Welcome back to DIY with Dave. In this video, I'm going to be building these centerpieces for a Christmas table. So my wife Holly is responsible for a Christmas dinner at our church, and one of the things she's doing is decorating and trying to find something that she could use as a centerpiece, something that looks nice, is simple and inexpensive to put on a bunch of tables. And she came across this idea for using these pieces of wood with tea lights in them. So she was thinking about where we could get some of this wood, and she thought to ask some good friends of ours, the Morgans, to see if they would be willing to provide us with some wood. And they graciously agreed to allow us to come onto their property and pick up some logs and help us saw them up. So now, if you don't know the Morgans, they are really fantastic people. They have a YouTube channel that is very successful. They've done a lot with it. And they've been our friends for about 4 years, ever since we moved here to Western Pennsylvania. We had a chance earlier today to go there, and here's what we did.
Dave, and you know Melissa. Melissa has a little steel 161T. We're going to go out and cut some maple. It's a nifty little saw there. Oh, this thing is cutter cut. This is for like arborists, like guys that climb trees and stuff. They call it a top handle saw. You can run it with one hand and stuff while you're pushing the tree over. Yeah. And some of this, you won't be able to use this, or I'll just cut this off here. But I can take anything that I'm cutting like 5 foot length. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when I brought all these logs home, we cut a few of them there with the Morgans just to test it out and make sure that it would work. But when I brought them home, I thought the best thing to do would be to cut them on the miter saw. And it actually worked out pretty well. So I took all these pieces, cut them on the miter saw. Some of them were a little bit too big, so I had to kind of spin them around or cut them in a different way. But for the most part, all of them cut up pretty easy. One tip to give you guys, if you're ever working with green lumber, if you're ever sawing or doing anything like that, be sure to wipe up or brush off, clean up all of the shavings. One thing that I found, I was actually using my dad's jointer, it was a really nice jointer, and I had some kind of green red oak that I was jointing, and I left some shavings on his jointer and rusted it. So there's a lot of water in those shavings in green lumber, and so it's best to really to brush everything off and make sure it's clean before you move on. Now, I did some experiments when we were at the Morgans of kind of drilling into some of these pieces of wood. I had a Forstner bit, and I had one of those paddle bits, and the Forstner bit was actually a little too small. All of the tea lights are about 1.5 inches in diameter, and my Forstner bit was only 1 3/8, and so it really wasn't big enough. And also, I don't really want to ruin my Forstner bit on some of this green lumber, and so I started using my paddle bit, and I was holding the pieces as I was drilling into them, and that was actually pretty dangerous. I could tell in some cases it was skipping around a little bit, and I just knew that if I missed a little bit, then I would nail my hand, and that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to take a trip to the emergency room. And so when I brought it home, I thought of a few different ways that I could do it, and I decided the best thing would actually be to kind of pinch it in between my feet and then drill straight into it that way. And that actually worked out really, really well. So wet, you can actually see the steam coming off of that. There you have it. I think these are going to work out great, and I'm really excited to see what they look like at the Christmas party. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked my video. If you did, be sure to give me that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have a question or if there's something you would have done differently, let me know in the comments. And I hope that you stick around and watch some of my other videos. I've got a lot of really great stuff coming. I've been building a lot of things. I'm going to have some time to edit over the holidays, and I'm really going to be posting a lot of content. So I hope that you subscribe, and I hope that you enjoy the videos that I post.